Ladies and gents, thank you for joining me for another reaction. Today, I want to react to a band which I've never heard of. However, the name is so cool. The band is called CIRITH UNGOL or CIRITH UNGOL. I'm not sure how to spell it. It's based on the Tolkien universe. It's a dangerous mountainous pass between Mordor and some other region in the Tolkien universe, which was created by J.R.R. Tolkien, who wrote The Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. And this band plays a mix of heavy and doom metal. Now, I'm not too much into doom metal, but I want to discover this band, and I've read positive reviews and comments on their second full-length album, King of the Dead, which was released in 1984. Now, 1984 was a year where rock and metal bands released great albums. Some of these albums are Defenders of the Faith by Judas Priest, Love at First Sting by Scorpions, something by Manowar. I forgot if it's Sign of the Hammer, maybe. A lot of albums, great albums, were released in 1984. So I want to see if this is another album with fine songs to add to the metal playlist, which I have. And, you know, the artwork is really interesting. The name sounds, you know, evil and sounds attractive, and, you know, the fantasy, like the King of the Dead fighting with a hero or something, that like, and there's a monster lurking on the corners. I read, like, from many listeners, that it was really original for that time. So let's jump in and see. So as for the band members, they have changed, because I saw that they released two albums in the 2000s, Forever Black in 2020 and Dark Parade, their latest album released in 2023. That was full-length album number 6. Back in 1984, I believe the lineup was Tim Baker on vocals, then Robert Garvin on drums, Jerry Fogel on guitars, and Michael Flint Vujea on bass. So those were the members, I believe, back then. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I was thinking which song to react to. I was reading a lot of articles, and it seems like the title track, King of the Dead, is one of the highlights. Black Machine is another big highlight, and also Master of the Pit is like too doomy. That's what I understood. So I decided to go with Black Machine because I understood that's more on the heavy metal side, and King of the Dead is more maybe on the doom metal side. We'll see. So I want to do Black Machine, and I found the, you know, the auto-generated YouTube video of the band, so that I don't listen to any, you know, unofficial. So let's not delay, let's jump into Black Machine by CIRITH UNGOL. Let's do this. Okay, let's up here just a little bit. It sounds old school. Reminds me of Black Sabbath, like the first few notes and the sound of the production. Actually reminds me of 70s Sabbath, which makes sense because Sabbath are responsible for, you know, the start of heavy and doom metal in some way. Yeah, let's continue. I like the sound of the bass.
Behind backdrawn lips, ride with the masters of the pit, sniffing tails of the dogs of doom.
That riff that's repeating throughout the verse is pretty cool. Reminds me of something, maybe something of Sabbath as well. I'm not sure if it's Sabbath Bloody Sabbath or what's the name? Or Snow, was it Snowbound, Snowblind? It reminds me of a Sabbath riff. I guess they're influenced by Black Sabbath. That's my 10 cents on that. Let's see the lyrics. I have them open here. Climb aboard the black machine, fills your head with evil dreams, fills your head with thoughts of fire, a quick escape, your one desire. Ride the Black Machine. Pearly whites behind back drawn lips. Ride with the Masters of the Pit. So there are Masters of the Pit here, and there's a song called Master of the Pit. Maybe they're interrelated, or it's part of a concept. Let me know if you know the album. Snapping jaws of the dogs of doom, kick your way from this stagnant tomb. Okay, creating some rhyme here. Doom, tomb. Ride the Black Machine. Okay, the lyrics are not that much from what I see. Yeah, it's not a lot of words. Okay. So what are they talk? Come aboard the Black Machine. What's the Black Machine? Fills your head with evil dreams. Is it some kind of fictive black machine that fills your head with evil dreams, with your desires, all those, the dark side which we have inside of us? Or is it talking about something else, the black machine? Is it something which exists, which they're referring to as a black machine? Let me know as well. Let's continue.
The black machine. Come on and ride.
This is
Black
cool.
machine. Come on and
Lucy, that Teutonic driven solo. Also reminds me of Tony Iommi's solos. All of it reminds me of this Black Sabbath feel. And now that I stopped it, I want to comment again on the artwork of the album. Artwork. It's really nice. I like this style of artwork, and it's not AI generated. There were real artists creating those artworks back then. So hats off for this really detailed design. I like the King of the Dead. That golden armor he's wearing. That, what is it? A scepter, a trident, whatever. It really looks cool. And those monsters lurking in the corners watching the fight, I guess. And the gold on the ground. And also the CIRITH UNGOL, the band logo with the two skeletons like praying or on their knees. It's really cool as well.
the black machine. To that place you've never been. The black machine
Cool riff.
will take
Really
you
cool guitar riff.
Your burning souls are one design. Come on and ride.
I didn't comment, but the singer has a really unique way of singing. I read some comments like, you either hate it or you love it. Honestly, I don't love it and I don't hate it. It's not like the worst thing I've ever heard. It's not the best thing I've ever heard, but it fits the style. I like shrieky vocals and high pitched vocals, high octave vocals. Generally, of course, I need a break when I listen to it a lot, but I like power metal. I like progressive metal, melodic ones. I like heavy metal. I like Judas Priest. I like Symphony X. I like a lot of bands with high ranges where the vocalists have high ranges. So I don't mind this. This is more on the shrieky side rather than the operatic technical side. I don't mind it, but I don't think it's the best, but it doesn't like annoy me.
The black machine. Come on and ride. The black machine.
Okay, interesting. Not a bad song at all. That guitar riff da, 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 is infectious. I would like to play it as well. It's a bit repetitive, and it shows that it's from the 80s. Like you can hear, even from, I would say, if I heard it, I would think it's from the 70s as well. So it has dated, like it sounds dated, but still enjoyable. And definitely piqued my interest to check the whole album out. I wouldn't add this to the playlist. I don't think I like it that much, but I think I like multiple elements there. The guitar riffing, the bass sound, the full bass sound. Somehow the vocals, I think in another song, if it was maybe a better song, I could even enjoy the vocals more. So I want to check this album, maybe even the debut, Frost and Fire, I believe it's called, released in 1980, and see what, if I find a song which would do the playlist. I'm sure there should be a song on King of the Dead which would make my personal metal playlist. Let me know which songs you like for CIRITH UNGOL, from the King of the Dead, or any other album, the new albums, the debut album, and I'll consider making a reaction. I hope you enjoyed this reaction, and I really appreciate you took the time to watch all this video. Consider hitting the like and subscribe button, especially on videos like these where, I don't expect a lot of views, but still I like what I do. I want to discover and bring to you, hidden music, the best music out there. So do consider supporting the channel by hitting the like, leaving a comment, and subscribing to the channel. With that being said, thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one.